Coming up, with the mighty Sting still leading massively, Claw desperately need to win today.
He just was doing that as if his life depended on it.
And it's a delicious bug banquet in the totem trial.
And when you swallow it, it gets stuck on your lips and you're like, eh.
Hello, welcome to Escape from Scorpion Island, the island with the sting in its tail. I'm Mylene.
And I'm Johnny.
10 daring adventurers face the challenge of a lifetime as they try and beat the island in a huge series of challenges.
Two teams, Sting and Claw, with one goal: to escape the clutches of this most devious of islands.
The island has decided to reveal to the adventurers a huge secret. 5 stone scorpions.
Legend has it, centuries ago, 5 ancient adventurers tried to conquer Scorpion Island. These adventurers each possessed an individual quality, a power needed to escape the island. Bravery,
Strength,
speed,
balance.
and stamina.
But the island was livid that these uninvited guests had challenged it and mischievously turned them into stone, so they could never, ever escape.
The island has offered our 10 intrepid adventurers the chance to represent one of these powers. So, will the adventurers do the powers justice and escape, or will they too fail and risk being turned to stone?
Only time will tell.
10 brave adventurers hurtled 4,000 meters towards the terrifying Scorpion Island.
In a battle for the powers, they each won and harnessed a power in a bid to challenge the island and escape.
They became the legendary Team Sting and Team Claw.
So, representing speed, it's Shire and Bronte.
Stamina, Angus and Rachel.
For balance, Janardan and Brandon.
Representing strength, it's Michael and Harriet.
And the final power, bravery, it's Maddie and Abby.
They took the dive of their life down towards Scorpion Island, the ultimate test of bravery.
Abby, Maddie, congratulations. You both represent bravery.
Maddie, do you think you're going to be braver than Abby?
Yeah?
Abby has proved to be super competitive by taking part in every single island challenge so far for Team Claw.
Sounds exciting.
He was heroic in Reckless Ravine.
Can I take all of them?
Suspended over the edge of doom.
Come on!
Dangled in Danger Dunk.
Yes, Rachel! Higher!
And pulled with all his might above the ravine on the tracks of terror.
You can do it! Come on, think about the team.
But Maddie is also a force to be reckoned with. Today, this is the first time they will take each other on as power captains, each battling to lead their teams to glory, as the island tests their bravery.
It's now time to face the pendulum.
Power captains Maddie and Abby must face each other head-on in the first round of the Island Challenge.
Pull it out!
The success or failure of Sting and Claw rests upon their shoulders. This is bravery. This is the pendulum. The power captains are going head-to-head deep in the heart of the jungle. There are 10 scorpion tiles attached to a rickety bamboo grid, and the adventurers will have to launch themselves across on a giant rope swing to try to remove them. They will have 20 swings each, but they can only remove 1 tile at a time. Half of the tiles contain pieces of a map, which will be a huge advantage for their teams in round 2. But until they finish the round and smash open their tiles, the power captains won't know how many map pieces they've collected. So their only option is to show just how brave they really are by becoming the pendulum and keeping on swinging.
Welcome to your first Bravery Island Challenge. It's going to be 1 versus 1. So, Bravery Power Captain Maddie, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very confident.
Are you?
Yes.
Good. That's what we want. Because you're going up against Mr. Confidence here.
Yeah, but I'm going to beat him.
I've got to come over to you, Abby. You are the Bravery Power Captain, but you're also extremely confident. Do you think that's going to help you with this task?
Yeah, I think so, Dad, because I'm really confident, so I'm not going to be hesitant about doing this challenge or, like, stop what I'm going to do. I'll do it and do it as fast as possible and do it at the best ability I can do it at.
Fantastic. Bravery Power Captains, I wish you the best of luck.
So, swinging first for Sting, it's Maddie.
Bravery Power Captain Maddie, are you ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go!
And she's away. A great push off from the platform there and a really high swing. Oh no!
First swing there for Maddie, she just managed to touch one of the scorpion tiles.
Come on, reach out, reach out. There we go.
Yes!
She's got it. Woo.
Great stuff. Maddie's grabbed her first scorpion tile, but of course only 50% of them have map pieces inside, and she has no idea whether this is one of them.
She's got it again. She's found her swing. She's found her rhythm.
There are 2 keys to this challenge, speed and aim. Go too slow and you won't reach the grid, and aim too far left or right and you won't be able to grab a tile. But Maddie has got both speed and aim bang on here for a second tile. Oh, that was so close. She was millimeters away from grabbing a third in a row, but she just didn't have the momentum. Oh, and that spin's really slowed her down, and no grab there. Much quicker this time.
You can't get it.
Oh, but her aim is off.
Oh, lucky. Let it aim for another one.
A lot of encouragement coming from her team members.
Good speed, and she seems much more on target. But no! Maddie was going for the top left tile, but it was just out of her reach. How frustrating. Now, if she can keep the same line and just add a bit more speed, then she'll surely get it next time.
She can't hesitate at the last minute. That's more like it. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
She's mixed it up here, leaving top left alone for now and leaning down for an easier-to-reach middle tile. That's a third one now, but there's still 7 more to go.
Come on, Maddie, nearly there.
Oh, that was so close! Maddie's aim is off here. She's swung too far to the right, meaning she's got to reach back behind her. She gets a touch on the towel, but she's in too awkward a position to make the grab. Unlucky. Interesting advice from the rest of Sting here. Can Maddie grab the bamboo? No, she couldn't get a grip this time, but could Bronzy have given her a brilliant new tactic?
Come on. Yeah!
This is a great effort. She's really thrown down the gauntlet for Abby.
She finally went back to the top left tile she was so close to before, and this time there is no messing about. So she's made over half of her swings now, and she's got 4 tiles to show for it. But how many, if any, pieces of map has she collected for a team? And will Abby be able to do any better for Claw?
Try and grab on. Grab the pole. Grab on.
Oh no, she's missed again. And as the game progressed, this kept happening.
Grab the pole.
For the next 5 swings, she tried and tried to get a handle on the grid, but though she came close, she couldn't quite manage it. It seemed as if she must have worn herself out with her vigorous early swings. But just when the rest of her team were despairing, things started to look like they might be going her way again. Yes, and she's managed to get a proper hold of the grid this time. Great stuff. Her teammates are celebrating, but is it all too soon?
Yes, there we go.
Can she hold on?
Yes.
Oh! Not only could she hold on, but she could use her feet to detach her 5th tile. It's unusual, but there is nothing in the rules against it. Now she's got 2 swings left. Can she make these count as well? Yes, she's got it. Now can she reach a tile? Yep, she's freed another one. Maddie must be absolutely exhausted by now, but it seems she's really got the grid-grabbing knack, and it's paying off. That's tile number 6, and it means even if she's been hugely unlucky, she has to have collected at least one map piece. Excellent news for a team in round 2. This is her last swing, and she looks so focused.
Don't let go.
She's kicking the tile away.
Oh, yeah!
A great round of swinging from Maddie. She took 7 tiles off the grid. Now, how many of them contained map pieces?
Have you managed to find all 5 maps?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, let's find out. Get smashing.
Maddie takes her boots to the tiles to reveal an excellent result for Team Sting.
Maddie, I can't believe it. 5 pieces of map. You got all 5 pieces.
So Maddie could not have done any better for Team Sting, but can Team Claw get just as much advantage for round 2?
Now it's Abby's turn. Bravery Power Captain Abby, are you ready?
Ready!
3, 2, 1, go!
And he's off, and Abby seems fearless as always at height. Amazing! First swing, first tile grabbed, an impeccable start from Abby. Can he make it 2 for 2? Close. Abby tried to use his feet to grab onto the grid. He looks like he's really concentrating on his aim this time.
That's it! Go on! Yes!
And it's paid off.
Another tile for Abby, but does it contain a map piece?
It must be almost impossible not to get distracted by the sheer enormity of the drop below, but Abby made this look easy. He keeps his eyes on the prize right throughout the swing, and that tile is his. And he's launching himself off again. It's looking good. Oh!
So close.
Kick them and grab them! Go on, go for it! Can't just grab and kick and scream.
There's a lot of orders coming from the team. Are any of them going to help, though?
Just kick them off!
And that is a great launch. Surely he's going to reach the grid this time.
Oh, so close!
This was agonisingly close. Abby was millimetres away from the tile, but a miss is a miss, and so he's still only on 2 tiles. He's really throwing himself out there.
Grab any one of them.
Oh no!
Come on, Abby, it's okay. Come on, Abby, you know you can do it. Yes, Abby, yes. That's it. Woo! Oh, so brilliant. So close. Try that again, Abby.
Boosted on by some great support from his team, Abby was, as Harriet said, so close. Now will he take her advice and try the same swing again? He steps into the swing. Has he got enough power this time? No, he circled right past the grid. He is absolutely sprinting off the platform. Surely this must give him enough momentum. Abby has to stretch right out to touch this tile. He's at the limits of his reach, but he gets it.
That's his 3rd scorpion tile. You ran up and gave it a huge jump, so we need more of the same.
Well, this is just as ultra fast as his last run.
He looked like he wasn't quite going to catch the tile, and at the last second he did.
That's right, Mylene. Abby is already swinging backwards away from the grid when he gets a grip on the tile, but it's good enough to wrench it free. So he's up to 4 tiles now.
Get the rest.
What a leap from Abby and such speed. He smashed into the grid.
And he's done it again.
However, as the game progressed, things didn't all go Abby's way. He got out of position on his next swing and couldn't make a grab. But he followed it with a precision swing and snatch, which bagged him his 6th tile. For the next 3 swings, he was amazingly close, but he went unrewarded every time. A fallow patch, which really worried his team. The question is, with 3 swings left, can he turn it around?
Come on, hold on to the ball.
Yes, he's grabbed on.
That's it.
And that's his 7th tile.
Interestingly, he's using the same tactics as Maddie. Great bravery captains think alike.
Extraordinary work from Abby. He hurls himself at the grid with such force that he has to bounce from pole to pole to keep a hold on. He must be shattered, but he's giving this challenge his all. Wow, that might be his most full-on launch yet.
can grab it.
Yes, that's tile 8.
Well done, well done.
He really has to stretch for this one, but cleverly uses the backswing to give him the force to pull it free.
One more.
Last swing now.
Come grab it, grab it.
He's got a hold of the grid, but can he reach a tile? Wow, he is wrestling his way across. This is amazing.
That's it. Yes,
And yes, it's worked.
And that's it, game over.
A really exciting performance from Abby. He took 9 tiles off the grid, but did he match Maddie in collecting all of the map pieces?
Well, we've got 9 tiles, but what we really need are the 5 hidden maps that are somewhere, hopefully, in this 9.
Abby displays mighty stomping powers and reveals some great news for Team Claw.
Well done. That's 5 pieces of map that you managed to retrieve. Well done, you got the whole thing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
You must be very chuffed.
Yeah.
Proud of yourself? What do you think your teammates are going to say?
They're going to be really happy.
Well, you've given them a huge advantage, so they should be.
This was a thrilling challenge and both Bravery captains literally threw themselves into it with gusto. Abby did manage to grab 2 more Scorpion tiles than Maddie, but what matters is how many map pieces they had to pass on to their teams. And amazingly, they both got the full set of 5.
Teams, I can now reveal how many pieces of the map have been won by each of your power captains. Team Sting and Team Claw. Both your captains won every single piece.
So as we go into round 2, this challenge is totally level. It could go either way.
Let's see what Sting thought of Maddie.
Maddie, grab it. Unlucky. Try and go faster.
She was really good. She's only forgot 3, but she did really well. At the end, she found her feet and she was grabbing onto the poles and being able to kick them off.
Try and kick them. That's really good. Now try and kick one off. Yes, Maddie. Woo! Keep that going.
I think Maddie did fantastically when she started grabbing onto the poles. Towards the end, she did really well.
Yeah.
I think once she started grabbing on, once she got into the swing of it, so to speak, she did really, really well.
What did Claw think of their power captain?
The bottom one. Go on, Abby. Just grab anyone. Yeah. Woo! Come on, Abby. Well done. Come on, Abby. You can do it. Just grab them. Come on. Come on, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Yeah. Move along. Climb along. Come on, Abby.
He was crawling across them, and he did really, really well. He got 9 out of 10. That is exceptional.
That's
really well.
the best I've seen him do. He just was doing that as if his life depended on it.
Yeah!
Yes, Abby!
It was amazing. That was a good tactic as well, of holding onto the pole and taking it off after. Absolutely unbelievable.
There's a chance. There's a chance.
Yeah.
Grab it, grab it.
Now it's time for Sting and Claw to go head-to-head in the Totem Trial. Winning a Totem Trial brings great reward, a Totem Power Piece.
Currently, Team Claw have 3 totem power pieces and Sting only have 1.
Which team will win the most and have the biggest Totem Power Tower at the end?
And what vital impact do these pieces have on the final race to escape? At the moment, the island is the only one who knows the secret.
Claw are first to find their Totem Trial clue from the island.
That doesn't look good. No bravery and knife and forks don't mix.
Today's Totem Trial is called Bug Banquet.
Oh no!
Wait.
It's a head-to-head and all adventures are played.
Today's Totem Trial is called Bug Banquet.
Oh no.
I don't think they'd make us eat real bugs. It might just be like jelly bugs.
Bravery Power Captains must bring their teammates to the Arena of Power.
But I don't even like tomato. So I can't eat bugs. I don't like tomato.
I'm doing this.
I can't wait for this.
Welcome, Sting and Claw, to the Arena of Powers. Today's Totem Trial is called the Bug Banquet. You're going to be served up a selection of tasty treats from the island.
In Bug Banquet, there'll be 3 courses. In each course, Abby and Maddie will select a player from their team to eat as many of the nasties as possible. But who will be brave enough to eat the most? Whoever scoffs more in the first round will earn a point for their team. In the second, 3 points. And on the menu in the third course, 5 points.
Well, guys, how are we feeling? Hungry, I hope, because we're about to play the Bug Banquet. Now, before we start, I want to make it clear that all these food items have been cooked and prepared properly and are delicacies from around the world. Do not attempt to try this at home, and most certainly do not attempt to nibble at any animals you find in parks, your back garden, woods or any fields. These will not be safe to eat. Are you ready for the first item of food? Okay. In round 1, it will be curried cricket.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Now, this is just your common house cricket, but we've been very nice to you guys and we've flavoured them with some curry. Maddie, who are you going to pick to play for Team Sting?
Angus?
Abby, who are you going to pick for Team Claw?
I think I'm going to choose Harriet.
Okay. So, Maddie, we're going to come to you. How many crickets do you think that Angus will be able to eat?
5.
5?
That's pretty much the maximum bid, so you're going to have to equal that, Abby. If you can't equal that, then it will be Team Sting playing for the point.
5.
You're both saying that you're going to eat 5 crickets each?
Yeah.
Okay, well then it's time for round 1 of the Bug Banquet.
Yum.
Guys, bon appetit.
This course is worth 1 point to the person who eats the most.
Come on.
That's 1 for Angus, 1 for Harriet.
Harriet had to eat curry-flavoured crickets. She done fantastically well eating them.
Harriet, go on, Harriet, you can do it.
Nice.
You can do it, Harriet.
Wow, that is 5 each. Round of applause, I think, for Harriet and Angus. You've both won a point.
So it's even Stevens, and both teams have got it all to do in the next round.
Okay, after a scrummy round 1, it's a point for Team Sting and a point for Team Claw. But now it's on to round 2. And here is the next Scorpion Island treat. Giant ants. These are thought to be some of the biggest ants in the world. I'm going to give you a maximum bid here of 10.
10.
Abby, who are you going to pick?
I'm going to pick Shia.
Okay. Maddie, I'm going to come to you for Team Sting. Who's going to be playing for you?
I'm going to choose Michael.
How many ants do you think Michael can eat?
10.
10? So you're going right to the top. You think you can eat 10 bugs? Okay, fair enough. Yep. Abby, you've got a match 10.
Yes, I'm matching 10.
No looks at Shia to see if Shia's okay. It's just I'm matching 10.
Okay.
Shia, Michael, step forward. It's time to play round 2.
3 points are up for grabs in this course.
Thought to be the biggest ant in the world, or at least one of the biggest ants.
Go on, Shia. Oh, Shia, let's go.
It was the grossest and most challenging thing I've ever done. I was nearly threw up.
Go in. Okay, that went in.
Come on, Michael.
That's 1. Second from
Michael, you can do it. Come on, Michael.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Shia? Can you carry on? You carry on.
And they still had their legs on. So when you're eating it, you can hear the crunch, you know, like their shell breaking. And when you swallow it, it gets stuck on your lips and you're like, eh.
Shia. Yes, good work, buddy. You're doing so good.
Shia, do you want to carry on?
Do what you want. Do what you think.
Just do what you want.
I don't know the case.
Say if you don't want to do it.
Very
sick.
Do you want to do it? My team encouraged me to continue. They knew that it was disgusting and they knew that I didn't really want to do it, but they helped me. They were really encouraging and supportive, so I wouldn't have been able to do the challenge without them. Right, I'll try some more.
You're going to try some more? Okay, round of applause for Shia, everyone. Let battle commence.
If you hold your nose nothing if you hold your nose.
4-1.
Come on, Shia.
Michael's putting in the fourth. He's clearly not enjoying it. This really is mind over matter.
Hurry up, try another one. Get one more. Just hold your nose. Think of memory.
Mind over matter, you're going for your second one, Shia.
Hold your nose.
You can do it. You're doing so good.
You're going for your sixth now. To some people, they're delicacies, Michael. They're very nutritious.
That's it. You're doing so good.
Swallow.
So this is your sixth.
Come on, Shia.
Shia's eating a second.
Come on. Okay, have some water.
Shia looks like she's on a roll, so we've got 6 from Michael so far, 2 from Shia.
Come on.
Okay, come on. You're doing so good.
Your 7th, Michael. Okay, are you okay?
Come on.
Wow, okay, she's gone for a 3rd. Yeah? You okay? Are you okay? Michael's going for his 8th.
Go.
2 more for you to go, Michael, okay? That's 9. Michael's got 1 more and he's completed the challenge.
Come on, you can do it.
You're not taking the legs off.
You're so close, Michael.
What's your lucky number? Okay, the 4th one going in.
Come on, Michael.
Okay, Michael, you're going for your last big ant. This is to complete the challenge for Michael. Round of applause for Michael.
Michael ate 10 ants, which I'm really proud of him for that.
After Michael chomped his way through 10 ants, Shia bravely carried on, but only made it to 6, which means Sting won themselves another 3 points.
Next time, Abby and Maddie literally face the sting in the scorpion's tail.
The teams face off, but will Sting or Claw win the sands of time?
Yes, come on, Angus.
And there's a most devious, surprising twist at the Island Fire that will turn the team's worlds upside down.
So all that good stuff is on the next show. It's not to be missed. And don't forget, you can follow all the action online now.
You're not going to want to miss a moment. So be sure to join us next time as we try to escape from Scorpion Island. Bye.